Hey guys, we have like a little problem. Let's talk about it. So yesterday I went in and I planned out a bunch of the buildings, and by that I mean I just placed a bunch of walls and I took a little peek at the file size. We're over a third of the way through the file size. I think it's at like 34%. And we only have the exterior of the one section done. Actually, it's not even fully done. So I am gonna have to cut some corners with the rest of the building. My original plan was to go in and decorate all the interiors section by section. Like I would just work my way backwards, but everything that I started would be completed in the same video, give or take. However, I think you guys agree with me because most of you chose this option. I need to go in and do all of the exteriors of my entire city for the most part, and then I'll go back in later and decorate the insides like building by building, because there's a chance that if I work section by section and fully fill in each of the buildings as I go, there's a chance that I won't be able to finish the city and it'll just look incomplete. It might be a little bit of a weird transition, but I think it could be nice. Other than that, it's going pretty well. So let me show you what I have going on, and we are gonna go in and assign what every single building is gonna be. It's gonna be the moment of truth. Let's actually see how much the file size is. And I haven't looked at the value of it in a minute either. Yo, we're almost halfway through. And 608,000. Okay. Well, I guess let me walk you. Oh my gosh, why do I keep saying that? Let me show you what I have. As you can see, I have done quite a bit. It's still very much a mess, and you really have to trust the process. Nothing has really changed over here at all, I think. We all knew that this was gonna be the residential area, but I kind of just marked it for myself, so it's gonna be an entire row of probably 5 or 6 houses. And then over here, I did a little bit of designing once again. I did this little viewing window in the front. Maybe this can be like an antique shop. It is pretty small. We'll figure it out. We'll make it work. Right next door is going to be a cinema. This will be fun to decorate for sure. I was kind of thinking there could maybe be a police station here, like we were talking about before. I don't know. This is going to be the city's bank. Hopefully we can decorate the inside. It can just be super simple. I guess banks don't really have a whole lot. This is going to be a really big building, whatever it is. I was thinking in here could be the library. I remember seeing a comment where someone was like, I want a really small antique-y kind of, I don't think that was the right word, but a library with a spiral staircase. This I was thinking would be an apartment building because it looks over this little area of water. I once again just have a bunch of storefronts with no particular reason whatsoever. This would be the apartment building's pool, so it would kind of just be like one long continuation of apartments. Everything else in this area over here I think is just a bunch of buildings that have slightly different designs so that I know where they cut off. Our city is looking a little bit crazy, but I'm hoping that it comes together. I feel like I should just move over to this side next. This might be a little bit unorganized, but it's all gonna get done in the end anyway. Oh, that is cold coffee. I also got sent this picture, a New York City build, but the way that they did it was so cool. Everything is elongated, like the buildings look so tall. Even though Bloxburg only has a 5-story limit, they just crunched all of the windows to kind of give an optical illusion of the buildings being taller. I was kind of thinking that I might try to do that. I think they use decals for all of their windows. Froggy has always told me that decals take up a lot of file space. I'm just gonna ask him. More file space. So I'm gonna actually wait for him to answer and we'll come back to that. So let's just go in and complete this one. I do have an inspiration picture. Where to even begin? I think I'm gonna start with wall trim because wall trim is great. Like actually instant detail. It's insane. This bottom area needs to be a different color, but what color should it be? Blue-green. I think that could be nice. Let's go over here and see if I have anything that I can use. Oh, I forgot I also had this. I stacked 2 bookends on top of each other. I'm gonna put this under the balconies as kind of like a way to hold them up, if you will. Just like this. Let's put a little trim. I think that's looking really nice. We do need something underneath here because I feel like it just kind of abruptly ends. Let me see how this looks. Like I said, we have to keep the file size in mind, so I can't do too much. I think that's fine. It looks good from the side. I'm about it. Wait, these are literally exactly like the ones in the picture. Wait, I think it's looking so good. Okay, I'm excited. Obviously, I'm not done yet. Hold on. It's kind of hard to maneuver in these areas because this wall is just right here every time I move. Okay, she's actually looking so cute from this side. This is going to be a storefront door. Who knows what that store is, but see, should I just use like this one? I feel like that one looks nice. Stop. It's looking so good. I'm so excited. Let's come up here and do slightly different windows so we have some variation. Of course, it's not going to be straight. Never is. Oh no. Oh no. That is all kinds of messed up. What? Honestly, cannot tell if that's straight, but if I can't tell, then you know what? You can't tell either. Now for the roof. Oh my gosh, I just realized how dark my camera was. Oops. Does this look funny? I mean, like, it's kind of funny looking, but at the same time, it kind of works. I'm going to use this decal window, but I want it to be a circle, or I guess this will be an oval. Easy peasy. It looks a little bit funny. Let's go see if Froggy answered. He said definitely the decal or frame would take up more plot data. The more decals you have, the more your plot lags. That creates what's called rendering draw calls. Okay, so I'm gonna use more real windows. I'm gonna do this building right next to it. That way we'll be able to really see if stacking the windows to make it look elongated is gonna look weird or not. I thought that this building was really nice because it had all these different layers. Let's go ahead and make it brick. I'm hoping that this looks right. It's kind of dark. I don't know, we'll see. Once again, the first thing that we're gonna do is go in and add a bunch of wall trim. Maybe this building could be this texture. What I'm gonna do to solve this little edge situation is using planks. It's kind of just gonna bleed in like that. It might take me a second. I'm gonna add these pillars all the way up just to kind of fill in that weird gap. Otherwise, I think that looks nice. Kind of wondering if I should do one more layer. This picture has rounded doors, but like pretty ones. I still kind of want to make them rounded. So I'm going to go in with this structure tool and add a plain arch. I did make this little thing right here. Let me see if this looks nice if I literally just stick it right there. You can't really see anything. I don't know what direction I'm going to make my sun face because every which direction makes something a shadow. So I don't know. Let's see what else we can add. And then a couple of little planter boxes. These are literally exactly like the picture. Are those ugly? I don't know. Should this maybe just be one double door? And then maybe I can place little windows on the side? I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Lastly, we just need a whole bunch of windows in this area. This looks so crazy right now. I don't know what I'm looking at. This is insane. Here's my stopping point for this building. Obviously this bottom part here is looking a little bit boring, but once I put in the actual thing that's gonna be underneath it, I'll fix it up. I guess let me go in and do this with trying to make it look taller than normal. I'm a little bit nervous. For starters, I do want to go in and add these walls so that the windows don't show anything. It'll look a lot cleaner. I don't know why I'm feeling pink. I feel like this could be like a really cute perfume store. We shall see. Once again, wall trim. I don't really know where to start. Like, should I literally just do these windows over and over and over again? I don't know if it's gonna look too modern next to my Parisian stuff. Hold on. Before I do the whole thing, I don't know if I'm liking this. I am getting a high-rise vibe from this though. If this works, I mean, I literally just did this in like 5 minutes. So if it ends up looking good, honestly, it's a win. Do we hate it though? Be honest. I'm struggling. I don't know. I don't hate it. I think once I obviously do the thing underneath and like everything around it's decorated, it'll be better. I feel like I keep saying that. Like I promise things will get better. I can't. Okay. We have a super teeny tiny building. How's this color? Maybe not. Maybe this color. I think that looks better. I don't want to do anything too crazy in here. I am just gonna add a door. Let's see which one. Do a little commercial style door and then minimal wall trim, but let's do a little bit. Oh my gosh, this is such a tall building. Thinking the bottom should be a different color. No, we're getting a little too crazy here. I think it'll just be slightly darker. I think that looks nice. Since this building is so teeny tiny, I wasn't planning on putting anything inside of it. It's gonna be a continuation of one of these buildings. So maybe here we can just do like a little faux window shopping situation. So I'm just gonna put a big window. Maybe let's put an awning. Once again, I don't want to do too much to this building, so we'll come back to that. But this building over here in the corner, I think I'm gonna start with the windows. I'm gonna do this little layering effect so that it kind of looks like the window on top can like open outwards. Just a little bit of an illusion. I don't really know what I'm doing once again. Okay, that looks different. I'm gonna add some windows on the bottom, of course, like this. My brain hurts. We've done quite a lot, to be honest. I think I need to take a little bit of a break because I have not eaten today. Once again, I feel like I'm just doing a lot of repetitive things. So I think I'm gonna go finish this section off camera. There's a lot going on here. Oh my gosh, it looks crazy from the back. I'll be right back.